Hey guys, welcome to LZH project. My name is Salman Francis, and in our ninth video of our LZH project series, we will continue our journey into Linux with users and groups. So we left in the last video, we checked that how to create a user, how to modify a few settings, how to like make users home directory as per our liking, and we also checked how to lock user and how to unlock the user. In this video, we will talk more about groups, but first, let's create some users, and because we would like to make them groups, members of some groups. So first, let's create few users again and start our discussion. So to create a user, let me create a user. Add user A pass wd user A, small password, and let me create user B. Okay, so now we can see that our excuse me, two users are excuse me, created, user A and user B. So what we will do here is we would like to create two groups. Okay, to create group we use group add command, and let's call this sales. Oh no, let me call it group A, capital A, so that we will understand properly. And let me create group B. So to check if these groups are created, go to groups, group, and at the end we can see that we have two groups, A and B. And let's check users first. ID user A, and we can see that at the moment user A has group name as user A, and user B has group name of user B. Okay, how we can change the primary group of a user? The primary group, yes, right now the primary group of the user is user dash A. Users A has primary group user dash A, user B has primary group of user dash B. To change the primary group of a user, we use user mod. Okay, let me clear the screen first. User mod dash small g and let me call it user dash A dash G, and let's call them. Okay, so the primary group of user A has been changed to big A. Let's confirm this. Cat or just ID. Let's take ID user A. Here we can see that user A has a GID of 1010 with the primary group of A, and ID of user B is still user B. So the group of user B is user B. So how we can change it? Let me change it to B, the same way we did for user A, B, and primary group is changed to B. So if this time we check ID of user B, we can see that group ID or group has been changed for user B. Okay, now let me create one more group, and group add C. What I would like to do is I would like to make user A, or let's create user B member of group C also. So it means that group user A will have only group A, and user B will have group B and group C. He will be member of both group B and both group C. So let me user mod, like we are modifying the user, and username is user B, and now this time I want to use a big G, a capital G, and C. So this means that modify the user, name of the user is user B, and make him member of group C also. To confirm it, ID user B. And now we can see that user B has both groups B and group C. Okay. So what's the effect of this? Actually, what happens whenever a group is created, and if a user is a member of that group, so the permissions of that group allows a user to read or write within that group. So let's to make it more clear, I would like to create a file. First, let us log in as a simple user A. So I'll just exit out and user A and password. Okay. So if I go to home, and my home directory is user A, and I can go in user A, of course, and I cannot go in user B. So I'll just go to user A and create a file, touch user A dash secret .txt. Okay, and if I ls-ll long listing, if I take long listing of this file, I can see that user A is the owner, and the group owner of this file is capital A, because user A's primary group is A. Okay, so, and we can see dash starting, if we just go at the very beginning of this line, it has a dash, then R, then W. Dash stands for that it's a file, R is read, W is write, and dash again means that it's not executable, the permission is off. Basically, these permissions are, first three are for the user, second three are for the group, and third three are for the others. So it goes like U, G, O. User, group, and other. So at the moment, the user has read-write permission, and the group has read permission, and others have only read permission. Now this user wants only the member of his groups to look at the file. But first, let me create some text in this group. So I'll just get some content as this file, and this is a secret file. Totally get content, and we have some content in this file. Okay, now this user has, what he has done is he is going to change the permission to 660. More with the permissions later, but I'll just tell you what he's going to do is if you can see, we have changed, this user has changed the permission, and the file has now read write and redirect access for the user and the group, but no permission for others. So only the group members and the user has read-write access. Now, to prove this, what we are going to do is we will put this file in OPT directory. Sorry about that. Yeah, move user file to OPT. Cannot move user to OPT, permission denied. Okay, because it's an optional, so let me send it to some other directory. Okay, testing directory. So we have sent this. There were some permission issues with the OPT. That's why user A, because he's a normal user, is not able to send this file to /opt directly. That's why we sent it to a testing directory which has all permissions enabled, like read, write, execute for everyone. Okay, so if we go in this OPT and testing directory right now, we can see we have this user-a secret text which user A can easily read. Okay, so what about user B? Because user B is not a group member of user A, so he should not be able to read this file or write anything to this file because he comes into others. So let me log in or switch user as user B. Password, who am I? I'm user B now, and now let's ls and try to get the content. Permission denied. Why? Because this user B is neither group member of user A nor he is the owner. He comes into the others. So as per the group permission, we have UGO. User who creates the file, he is the owner of the file. Group, the user who created the file has a group, and if anyone who is member of that group, he would be able to read the file. Then others, any person, neither user or the member of group, comes in the other scenario. Okay, so let us make this user B member of group A and then try to read the file. To do that, let me switch as root, and with user mod command, what I'm going to do is user mod and user dash B, make him member of group A with ID of user dash B. Now group user B is member of group B and group A. All right, what we are going to do is an ID of user dash A. Group A is the primary group of user A. So now we have we made this group as like group A as user B also member of group A, and we can also make user B group member of group C. So to do that, just add a comma. Group doesn't exist. Now, sorry about that. And if ID of user B here, so group B is member of group B, group A, and group C. So user B is member of group B, which is his primary group, group A, and group C. Now, who am I? Root. Now if I switch as user B, should he be able to read the file? Let's see. ls cat user a secret. Yes, he can, because he is the group member. So this is how groups basically work. If you are a group member of a group and the user in that group creates a file, you would, and if he allows you the permission also, then you would be able to view as per the permission. And also, to prove this, let me switch as user A password, and because he is the owner of this file, user, you can prove it by this line, that user A is the owner of this file and his primary group is group A. And if he changes now the permission, like he just don't want his group members to view or edit this file, what he can do is 600 permission on this. Now let me switch back to user B, password, who am I, user B. Now if I ls and take, so permission denied. So this is how we control the permissions on files and users. So this is very important, and you can see that how important these groups are. And I would really recommend, or like you guys, to just Google out like how more things can be done with users and groups. There are tons of different options. We have just discussed few because it's such a lengthy chapter to make. Like, you can just go to group, add with the help command. Okay, sorry about that. Switch to root, back, group, add, help. You have number of options and tons of other options with each command. So I would really recommend to take your time and search. Okay, one last but not least, I would like to show how you can change the ownership of the file. So at the moment, this file has ownership of user A, and who am I right now? Who am I? I'm root. I can change the ownership of this file. To change the ownership of file, we use chown, change ownership. Okay, I want to change ownership of this file to user B, and group B, and the file is user-secret. Now the funny thing is going to happen, that the user A who created this file would not be able to view this file because he put the permissions as because, oh no, he would be, because he's the member of B anyway. So but let's see if user A is member of B. Then let's check user A first. No, he is not member of group B, so he would not be able to see this file. Let's confirm it. So first let's check if the ownership has been changed, ls-ll, and now the owner is user B with the group B. Okay, now switch back to user A, who was the real owner. Who am I? I'm user A, who was the real owner of this file, and let's get the content. And I'm so sorry, user A, you cannot access this file, permission denied. So this is how this permission things work. It's awesome, it's so good. You just get, once you're what I can say, once you get the clear understanding, it's an awesome thing to understand, and you will love it. And thank you very much for watching, and see you soon in our next video, and please subscribe, and goodbye.